Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. Today I'm going to showcase to you my team selection for the upcoming Game Week 31. First of all, we're going to review my team in Game Week 30, how my wildcard did, what are the benefits of what I did, and am I happy or not. I'm not very happy, but yeah, we'll talk about it. If you want to support me and show your appreciation for the content that I create and do, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely for free and you help me reach more people with my channel. And if you like it, if you comment down, you will push it even more into the algorithm. The team value is 104.1. I dropped to 32k, but it could have been way worse with the performance of my team. But let's go and see it, and let's see where we can improve and what we can do. So here is the team after my wildcard was activated. I opted for Raya in goal, Gabriel, Guardio, Munoz, Murphy, Livramento and Williams in defense, Murphy, Bowen, Sar, Salah, Palmer in midfield, Mateta, Marmoush and Isaac up front. The up front line was going to be that all the time, like there wasn't even a question about it. I didn't change it for a single time since Haaland got the injury, so I am content with what I built there. In defense, I'm happy with Raya, with Gabriel, with Guardio, with Munoz, with Livrent, with Williams. Basically, I'm happy with my defense. In hindsight, Gabriel got the injury, but I couldn't have predicted that. Now, I will be thinking about selling him or not. I will be discussing that in the next section, but I'm happy there. In midfield, it was Salah, Sar and Murphy who were nailed on my wildcard. After that, it was between Saka, Foden, Rogers, Palmer, Bowen, Savinho in the midfield. And for this week, I picked the worst players, because if I picked Foden, he would have gone on to the bench and Murphy would have come on. Saka outscored Palmer, Rogers and Savinho outscored Bowen, so in hindsight, the move that I decided for was not the intended one. So basically that was why I got the red arrow, but those slim margins are the things between what I create and how I do it. Verbruggen in goal, on the bench. I'm happy with him in hindsight. So what the team did, Gabriel got the injury in the 15th minute, so he got only 1 point. Other than that, Isaac got a small injury. We don't know yet what is going to happen. We're going to review the what manager set live together with you, so stay tuned for that. At the time of recording, I have no idea yet what Isaac situation is. Then Marmoush did pretty alright. Mateta, 58 minutes only survived. Disappointing there, but it was expected after the injury for him to have some adjustment time. And hopefully for the double ups that are already confirmed, I'll talk about it. We have it here. Bowen disappointed me. West Ham disappointed in a whole. They were just awful in the game against Wolves. They couldn't capitalize. They couldn't create chances. Bowen was playing alright, but I expect some serious returns. Sar and Munoz, I'm going to discuss them together. Just Crystal Palace disappointed me so much. Against Southampton, I thought, okay, I got 3 Southampton players. It's a go. No, it wasn't. Salah did nothing against Everton. Not very happy with how he's playing, how he played, but let's not judge him after one game. He has plenty more fixtures. Palmer finally got an assist. A stupid yellow card could have meant more points for me coming from him, but yeah, that's the story of Palmer. He finds a way to disappoint me almost every time. Guardio, brilliant. Raya conceded a goal, so not so good. Nick Williams, once again, Forest proved why they are one of the best defenses. Honestly, if I went for Williams over Gabriel, it would have been better, but in hindsight, I've got 4 plus 3, basically 7 points sitting on the bench compared to my side. And the captaincy failed this week. It should have been Marmoush, looking at my team, but almost a lot of Isaac, Marmoush, Palmer, Guardio would have been better than Salah, but yeah, it happens. So in hindsight, not a very strong start, but not the worst one, as it could have been way worse in theory, at least in my opinion. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's go now and read some team news, and then I'm going to showcase to you my team selection for the upcoming week, and we can discuss everything together. So we're going to start with Arsenal. On Thursday, it was revealed that Magalhaes Gabriel is going to be out for the rest of the campaign. So yeah, it's confirmed. Calafiori remains out. Jesus, Havertz and Tomiyasu are out for the season. Timber and Ben White came off in midweek, but could both feature on Goodison Park. So White and Timber can be back into the squad. Saka, whatever he says, I'm not going to comment on it because, yeah, I cannot believe Arteta. Newcastle, not too much on Isaac and Kieran Trippier, so I would not captain Isaac, or if you captain him, I would be looking at someone with a strong vice captaincy, so we can discuss that if you're going to captain him. Yet to train, so they have 3 days, 2.5 days to recover, so yeah, let's see. They're feeling okay. I would be honestly putting vice captaincy on someone good, or at all not captain Isaac in hindsight. Joelinton battled through an Inigo, but is another player has to assess. So Joelinton may be out. Gordon is as a doubt, so Murphy will be playing, I think. Hall, Botman and Lascelles remain available. Target misses the win with illness. Okay. So Kluivert is a doubt. If you have him, I would consider either selling or benching if you have a proper bench in that week. Then we move to Tavernier, Sinistera. You now remain out. Araujo returns if you care about him. KDB is leaving City at the end of the season. No team news. Haaland will be looking 5 to 6 weeks out. Ake, Kanji, Stones are definitely sidelined. Rodri is back, but not yet to feature. So Kusanov was receiving a well-earned rest, whatever the hell that means. Okay. Leon Bailey will be assessed after missing. So Barkley is back. Watkins is managing an issue, but no news about Rodgers. So everyone that went with Rodgers, congratulations, it paid off. Cramp only for Mickey Van den Ven. Richarlison could be involved. Dragusin, Dansu, and Kulusevski remain out. Okay, Wavia and Fofana won't recover. Gui, Kellyman, Mudryk are still out. So James is being protected. Okay, Mainu could be involved. That's good, but not to start. De Ligt is a doubt if you have him. Luke Shaw is not back. Haven, Evans, Diao, Sandro are all on the injury list. Palace, Richard is not 100%, so he will miss the derby. Riyad and Doucouré on long-term. Hughes is back, which is massive. I think Hughes missing is one of the reasons they didn't perform too well against Southampton. He is vital for that team. When Wharton or Hughes are out, this team is not the same, so yeah. Rico Henry might be in the squad, that's good. Nunes and Hickey are not ready. Jensen has trained and could be involved. Thiago da Silva and Carvalho remain out. Damsgaard was limited, but it's fine. Okay, Veltman won't recover to return. Okay. Ruter, Webster, Wamti, Milner, Kadiogu, Julio, and Steele are also out. A lot of injuries. Nelson is on the injury list. Wilson is out. Too sad for Wilson as he could have featured. Tete could make the squad, so Castagna owners be careful. McNeil could be back in the squad. Indai has been obviously okay, can be involved. Lindstrom, Mangala, and Lewin are out. Wolves, Pereira, no French injuries. Final game for Cunha's ban, so that's important. Kawajic, Mosquera, Gonzalez, and Chiwome are still out. Ipswich, Leaf, Davis, and Hutchinson will be making late calls. Burnsok, Ben, and Smodic are all out. Onacho is Downs. I don't think you care about Southampton that much in a sense. Moving into Thursday's press conferences, if we can find them. Yes, there are here. Forest. So Chris Wood will be assessed. I don't think he will be playing. Aine is going to be sidelined. That's sad, but that would mean that Neco Williams and when Moreno is able to play, because this week he is not as he's facing Villa, will be playing all together. Odoi is available. Moreno is ineligible. Yes, what I mentioned. Liverpool. So Becker and Bradley could be back. Okay, That's good. Will not in this corner. We'll have to wait and see if he's ready. Then, of course, Kurt is an option because he did well. So Quas is an option also. Arnold and Gomez out. We'll have to check on McAllister's fitness after that tackle. Okay. Todibo and Kudus could both return. Kudus missing was vital. Palmieri is also in contention in spite of knock. Somerville and Mikel Antonio are out, so that's sad, and no fresh news for Leicester. So nothing too surprising. Rodgers is fine, Saliba is out, Isaac we don't know. So yeah, let's go and see the team selection. I think it will become more clear what I'm going to do. And of course, on deadline stream, we can talk about everything that's happening around the issues and what you should be picking and who you should be benching. Here is the lineup that we're going to start with. Of course, the goalkeepers. Once again, Raya makes the list. He has Everton away and with Gabriel currently in my squad and him being injured. Of course, I'm going to opt for the only remaining defender I have for Arsenal, that being Raya. Everton away, I think that they can keep a solid clean sheet. Hopefully not receive a goal at the end of the game like they did just about against Fulham at home in nonsense. But yeah, Raya against Everton, I think it's a great player to own. Verbruggen remains on the bench. He faces Crystal Palace, but as a heavily owned Crystal Palace team for me, I'm not going to play Verbruggen, while on the other hand, Raya is just not present. No, Raya is present compared to players against him facing. I don't have any Everton players. I think that this sums it up. I'm not doing a goalkeeper transfer in the foreseeable future. Maybe if we have some confirmed double up down the road, I can do something. But for now, Raya and Verbruggen will be the two guys that I will be relying on. Looking at my defenders, I have Livramento, Guardio and Munoz. Livramento faces Leicester away. I think that's one of the easiest game of the year for Newcastle, and with that being said, they will almost for certainly concede a goal and the clean sheet will be gone. But yeah, Livramento now with Trippier adapt will be playing 1,000,000%, maybe even at right back, which is his original position. So I will be starting him no matter what. Moving then to Guardio, Manchester United away. Last time they played, Guardio scored a header from a corner kick. I didn't own him. Guess what? This week I will own him and he will be starting in the lineup. 6.1. He's already in the squad, so that doesn't matter here. Munoz, the final player, he enters the frame as a Gabriel replacement. You can see him on the bench. I will be not taking Gabriel out this week as I have Neco Williams on the bench, which I'm completely fine with playing, or if him to come into the side if I need a defender to cover for someone. So I will be saving my transfers for the Gameweek 32, where I'll be activating my bench boost, and players like Munoz, like Raya, like Cicis Guardio, and from Crystal Palace will be and Aston Villa will be having a double in 33 also, so I will have to take into consideration what I'm going to do with the list of players that I own. Maybe I go to someone cheap from Villa instead of Gabriel. Maybe I do something else. I will be making the decision late before Game Week 32, so I will postponing it up until then, before I will be using my bench boost in 32. But yeah, Munoz starting. I'm regretting not starting Neco Williams, especially after a tired Aston Villa side faces Nottingham Forest in the league after UCL fixture, before another UCL fixture, fixture, sorry. So I don't know what side to expect, but I think they will be playing with their best players. So yeah, at the end of the day, Neco for now, sorry my man, but you're remaining on the bench. Gabriel, as mentioned, I'm not selling. I'm expecting some attacking returns. 3 fullbacks here are listed. Guardio, if Kusanov returns, we will be playing as a left back, but for now he played as a center back, which is not ideal, but it could have been worse. He couldn't, maybe couldn't start, something like that. But yeah, I'm happy with the team and I will be content with that defense, so I don't have to make any transfers. And if you're bench boosting in 32 or 33 and you have a proper bench, I would suggest not selling Gabriel this week, as it will be better covered if you know who is fit when you want to replace him. In midfield, I'm opting for Salah, Palmer, Murphy and Bowen to start the fixture, and Sarr sadly will be on the bench. So starting with Salah, I'm not going to take him out of the squad. He is my talismanic player in the team. He's the only player that's not having a double, but still I will be relying on, as he is amazing. And yeah, he's not going anywhere. I think that against Robinson it will be hard for him to score, as Robinson is a very solid left back, but in the past Salah has proven that he can score basically against everyone, at anyone, when he has his days. So for now I will be putting him still in the squad. Palmer against Brentford. Now Nico Jackson is back. His minutes will be managed, but Palmer with Nico Jackson is a completely better player. His attacking return stopped immediately after Jackson went injured and started again when he got back. So I would say that now with Jackson, Palmer is just a better player. I will be keeping him for Gameweek 32 when they face Ipswich at home. So Palmer remains in the squad. Murphy facing Leicester, with Isaac being a doubt and Gordon maybe being a doubt also. Murphy is one of the best players to own at the moment together with Barnes, but I would say pick Murphy against Leicester. It will help you a lot. Bowen against Bournemouth. Bournemouth are a good defense, but I'm not benching a 7.6 midfielder instead of my Sarah at 5.7. Of course, these issues can arise often when you're playing with so many good players on your team and you have to bench some points. So hopefully Sar will not hurt me when I do not play him. Of course, if someone is out like Isaac from my team, Sar will be coming on, but for now he will remain on the bench. Bowen, I expect West Ham to just be better in the next fixture, because I was so disappointed with the way that they were playing. For 32, the only player that here may leave is Bowen, but I'm not going to take him out as he faces in 33 Southampton. So yeah, they will remain all in the squad, and I would say that this is a good place to keep at the moment and to not make any side moves, as I already committed to that strategy. Of course, picking Rodgers, Asensio, Rashford, Foden, Savinho, even someone from Bournemouth, Foden would have been better, but yeah, I committed to Bowen. Let's see where that leads me. In the front line, nothing changes. Isaac, Mateta and Marmoush are in the squad. The only dilemma I have is should I start Mateta instead of Sar? But Mateta is their penalty taker, even though he's taken around the 60th, 65th minute. If the game is not going too well, I would be hesitant to bench him. I always hate to bench pen takers, as there is always a chance for a penalty and for them to score it. He is one of my 4 confirmed penalty takers. Marmoush is not confirmed, but I think he still is. But yeah, I'm not going to bench Mateta. Marmoush remains, as he's the only forward for Manchester City. And Isaac, I will have coverage with Sar on the bench to come and play instead of him if Isaac is out. But hopefully he will be back for the double up, as this will be a massive blow if I have to take out a player before a double in the qualities that Isaac possesses. I think it's going to hurt me massively, but we cannot always predict the future. The captaincy goes to Mohamed Salah this week, as I think that he will retaliate himself, and with Isaac being a doubt, I am not giving him the vice captaincy either. I'll go with Captain Salah and Palmer vice for this week, as I think that they're both into good form and will create some massive goals for my team. Of course, captains can change. I can do a transfer if I hear a rumor, but most probably the squad will remain, because I want to gain some transfers in order to do the appropriate changes when the time comes. So yeah, that's the team. If you have any questions about it, don't hesitate to ask them. As you know, I'm always answering every comment, every video. So yeah, be present, if you want to inform yourself on my decisions even more, just ask me, I will tell you. As per usual, special shout out to the members of the channel: Seth, Foreign, Zach, Oscar, Pascal, Zarhem, Dmitro. Thanks so much for being members of the channels. There is so many perks that you can gain, guys, if you want to become members. So there are the prices on the top of my head. You can see them. Of course, if you click the join membership in your currency, those prices will change depending on them. If you want to support me without spending money, please click the like button, the subscribe button, the comment button, and put something, even if it's thank you for the video or something like that. It will help me grow massively. Once again, thanks so much. There is going to be a deadline stream before the week starts, so be there. Let's have a fun talk and let's have some chat. It will be a very good deadline stream. Once again, I will be helping some of you who are triggering the wild card, and I will be giving you my point of view and how I see the game. So once again, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.